Hello, I'm Mariam Namazi in London with your top stories on Al Jazeera. A controversial new constituent assembly has been sworn in the Venezuelan capital, Caracas. The forming of the superbody has triggered massive unrest, with critics saying it will give too much power to President Nicolas Maduro. The assembly is expected to rewrite the constitution and give the government sweeping control of other institutions. Our Latin America editor, Lucia Newman, is in Caracas.
The very fiery former foreign minister, Delcy Rodriguez, wearing revolutionary red, was named as the president of this new constituent assembly, and she wasted no time saying that they're going to go after the so-called fascists that have been carrying out violent protests against the government and who have been fighting for regime change. She also sent a message to Washington saying that Venezuela will never kneel or surrender to the so-called empire, as they refer to the United States.
Vote counting is underway in an election to decide Rwanda's next president. About 90% of eligible voters in the East African country turned out to vote. The incumbent, Paul Kagame, is expected to win a third seven-year term. He's led the country since his rebels ended the 1994 genocide. A U.S. court has thrown out a murder conviction of an American private security guard stemming from a shooting in Baghdad a decade ago. The appeals court ordered a new trial for former Blackwater employee Nicholas Slatton and the resentencing for 3 of his colleagues. 14 unarmed Iraqi civilians were killed at a Baghdad traffic roundabout in 2007. Aid workers in the southern Philippines say they're struggling to treat civilians caught up in fighting between the military and an ISIL-linked group. The army says it's close to defeating the Maute fighters. It's reassuring residents that they have nothing to fear as it carries out operations against suspected fighters in neighbouring towns. And the UN is accusing a government-backed militia of ethnic cleansing in the Democratic Republic of Congo. A report by human rights investigators says the Banamura group is involved in killing more than 250 people in Kasai province. The State Intelligence Service, the army and rebels are also blamed for some of these deaths. You're up to date with all of our top stories. Much more coming up on everything we're covering at the top of the next hour. I'll be back with you then for a full bulletin. I'll see you then. Bye for now.